Good morning. I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Korea. This morning, the representative of the 63 member states and the delegation of the European Union are gathered here to announce a joint statement on the use of international information and communications technology in the context of international peace and security. On behalf of the participating member states and the EU delegation, I'm going to deliver a joint statement. We take this opportunity to reaffirm our steadfast commitment to promoting an open, secure, stable, accessible, and peaceful information and communication technologies environment in compliance with international law. We note that the malicious use of cyberspace poses a significant challenge in today's interconnected world, as states rely heavily on digital infrastructure for communication, commerce, and governance. The cyber threat landscape is constantly evolving with the growing use of new malware and cyber techniques. The dark web and illicit revenues generated from cryptocurrency heists can be exploited to support terrorist activities and nuclear and WMD development in violation of relevant UN Security Council resolutions and international law. In particular, we express our deep concern over malicious cyber activities targeting critical infrastructure, as they can cause cascading effects across borders and sectors, including the healthcare, maritime, aviation, space, energy, and financial sectors. We are also concerned that impacts of malicious use of ICTs may have disproportionate effects on women and children, people in vulnerable situations, and citizens of states with less capacity to address cyber threats. In this vein, capacity building is an important aspect of cooperation in cybersecurity, and the United Nations can continue to play an important role in this regard. We note an alarming trend that malicious use of ICTs can work as threat multipliers, aggravating existing conflicts and threats against international peace and security. In this respect, the linkage of cyber threats and international peace and security is evident, and the Security Council has a key role to play in addressing cyber threats to fulfill its primary responsibility for maintenance of international peace and security. We express our strong view that the Security Council needs to raise its awareness and deepen understanding of the ever-evolving threat landscape in cyberspace. The Council could benefit from convening meetings and receiving regular briefings on the evolving threat landscape in cyberspace in conjunction with its mandate and agenda. We believe that comprehensive, responsive, and evidence-based approach to cybersecurity in line with the works and mandate of the Security Council is essential for the Council to remain agile and relevant in light of the rapidly evolving technology. Bearing in mind that the nexus between cybersecurity and the existing mandate of this Council, the Council could explore ways to mainstream cyber concerns when discussing country-specific files or other thematic files. We are of the view that the role and work of the Council in cybersecurity must reinforce and complement the existing and ongoing work of the General Assembly. In this respect, we also recognize the importance of the Council's reaffirmation of the UN framework of responsible state behavior in the use of ICTs, which was adopted by consensus of all United Nations member states. With this in mind, we welcome today's open debate in the Security Council, which gives opportunity for the member states to initiate relevant discussion and present their views on the possible role of the Security Council in addressing the malicious use of ICTs. Thank you very much.
Mr. Tae-yeol, could we have some response from you, please, on the DPRK and the Russia comprehensive agreement? Have they crossed a red line? Will you raise it with Ambassador Nebenzia while you're here? Is South Korea considering sending weapons now to Ukraine? Are you going to go to Washington and see Secretary Blinken?
Well,
get it all in.
Official statement of my government was announced a couple of hours ago by our National Security Advisor in Seoul. I want you to refer to the statement for the details. Well, I just add my own voice of concern over the situation. And I would like to emphasize once again that any direct or indirect assistance or cooperation that enhances North Korea's military capability is a clear violation of the multiple UN Security Council resolutions. And it is indeed deplorable that a permanent member of the Security Council, which had agreed to the adoption of these resolutions, is now acting in violation of the resolutions and by signing this agreement. So the international community must stand united in condemning and countering any illicit activities that may undermine the international peace and security. And the government of the Republic of Korea will respond to whatever actions that may threaten our national security resolutely and decisively.
Will this escalate tensions on the peninsula?
No, this is one thing, and reduction is
Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, we're working.